Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try this again. Alright, I know I'm recording as I believe I was last time, but apparently I was not. I didn't hit the start button, but I also had two things going at once. Whatever. I don't know what happened. So I don't know what happened. Hold on, let me cut this on. Alright. Okay. Give me one card. I just got something before. It had to do with, what was it? It was a rose. No, there was a palace. There was a rose and a hat. The letter A was significant. Something about a hat. Just give me some random messages. Give me a fun one. Give me a 2-minute read. I am coffeeed up. I don't know. I don't feel like it fully kicked in yet. I'm waiting for it. Listen, I'm waiting to fly, okay? And this stuff ain't doing it, so I don't know why. My coffee, I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Pocket-sized things. Ooh, something was not pocket-sized. Something wasn't able to be hidden. It wasn't pocket-sized, alright? Whatever that is. Something pocket-sized. Or, never mind. Maybe there's a denial of something being pocket-sized. I don't know. I don't like, never mind. Give me more. Ew. If y'all knew what I was watching, that's disgusting, freak show. Anyway, a bedroom. Yo, I swear to God. Yo, you swear to God. Never mind. I think, okay. Pocket-sized things, and then there's a bedroom. Ciao. Good Lord, I see where this is going today. This is not... Lord, this ain't really the spirit I'm trying to pick up. I don't want to hear this crap. Who is this? Give me one more card. Cha. Never mind. It might just... I'm not taking this because mad ones fell, but things that come in pairs. A bedroom. Cha. Hold up. I don't know. You keep that in mind. This seems like it's going to be a funny one. Ooh. Ooh, this is ratchet. I think this is going to have to go on the other channel. This is ratchet. I don't know. I can't say that. Give me more. It feels ratchet, to be honest with you. Give me one more. Tell me about this pocket-sized scary things. It's scary. Whatever happened. There was something that was supposed to be pocket-sized. And it wasn't, or somebody said it wasn't pocket-sized, and it is a bedroom and scary things. So you must have been scared to death of whatever this mess turned out to be. I don't know what that is. But being that I'm here for the smoke, I mean, why not? Let me just start pulling cards on this early, okay? I'm telling y'all, this is going to be a 2-minute read. It's probably going to be comical. Somebody about to get roasted. Nah, I can't say that. Now, who is this pocket? Who's this pocket-sized Scorpio? They said you pocket-sized, okay? Scorpio was lying, saying they wasn't pocket-sized. I believe they is. Who else is pocket-sized? Okay. You know what? F that. Scorpio, you came out. They said you pocket-sized, right? They said something about the bedroom reversing scary things. So I don't know what you was doing in the bedroom, but let's see. Hold up. Scary things, child. Hold up. Alright, let's see what this is. Okay, hold on. Let me shuffle these. Something about a job. Alright. Tell me more about this Scorpio that shows up as pocket size or whatever this is. A message. Oh, somebody sent a message. Okay, give me more about a message. Reverse. Maybe, again, this is something that you don't know about. Okay, it says privileged lady. Give me one more. I'll take it how they come out. Too many. Toil and labor. That's what I thought. And it's only one. Yep. Something about a job. Something about a message. There was some sort of a message going around about a bedroom and a privileged lady at your job, right? And whatever they said, it feels like it was scary or something like that. Or whatever these people was yelling. Something about being pocket-sized. Or they said you had small pockets. They said you was in bad health. Yup. At your job, they were saying these things. Scorpio. Give me more. Right? Because they wanted to steal something. A thief was yelling this. Now, this thief could be the Scorpio at your job who did this to you. Like, I'm a Scorpio. could have been a Scorpio at my job who did this. They was going around lying, talking about you in bad health. You was a thief. They say you a thief, right? The whole time. Don't get me started, because I will roast whoever come out today. Not like that, though. Yeah, they was talking crap about a privileged lady. You know what? Give me one more. Why not? Give me one more. All right? They partnered with somebody to do this. Yep. They wanted to steal a house from you or something about your house. A privileged lady, a house, old, bad health. They wanted your property. That's what this thief wanted. So they were talking all the crap they could about you to cover up the fact that they was trying to steal something from you. A Scorpio did this. It could be a Scorpio at your job, right? Some of you guys could work for United Healthcare. Some Scorpios could work for the DMV or live in a DMV area, right? Somebody could live in a Harlem jail or Brooklyn, wherever they at, jail, okay? It could be anybody. Any Scorpios. Plenty of Scorpios in jail. You got some in LA. They everywhere. Just pick a freaking Scorpio. Well, I'm a Scorpio, so I don't want Scorpio to think that I be going easy on them, because, you know, you got a lot of Scorpios out here that be doing some F stuff, and they mask themselves behind Scorpios that are good. So if I'm defending this Scorpio on the board, I'm defending, right? They're like, oh yeah, you defended me. Like, they're hiding who they are, because this could be the Scorpio that did this F stuff. So I like to point that out. So my point is, Scorpio gonna get the same smoke that everybody else get. Like, you really are. Matter of fact, you might get it worse. I don't like that. Stealing stuff, all this lying and stuff. Trying to stop somebody's life. Child, please. Give me more. Stealing houses, burning houses up, lying. Oh, I don't want nobody. I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to be with you. An immature woman did this. And everybody gonna get that smoke. How come I feel okay? How come I feel like something is off? Hold on, y'all. Something ain't right. No, we good. Okay, we good. You know, as I look around, I could tell you everybody on this street that's connected to somebody in New Haven. They all look alike. I guess once you become conscious, you see what it really is. Or I could tell you this man over here is connected to that babysitter down at the library. I also saw his brother around here doing drugs. Okay? So, and then it's so many, it's ridiculous. So I was like, yo, why are all these people out here? Oh, and somebody said, I ain't gonna say, because I'm gonna blow her up later on if I got to. Somebody, oh, well, out where you live, they opened up some program and everybody's moving out there. That's some fuck shit, and you know it, because everybody was moving there in Sonia. Why all of a sudden the hell they out here? You gonna say what it is. I'm coming for your ass, Janetta. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna destroy you. I don't know who you think you playing with. You's the master. You thought you was. I got you, though. I got rings around you, honey. I'm coming for you. Don't you worry. And you are well aware of all this crap. So what's the agenda? What are you hiding? Why are all these people around? Why are they all connected to you and your coven of friends, or whoever these people are that you be rocking with? All types of weirdos. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, and there was all types of weirdos sneaking around. Just weird. Like, who would entertain, like, that's weird to me. Let me more fucking weirdos. People up in here. Don't get me started on them devils. The fucking weirdos. The letter C is significant. So this immature woman, the letter C, he says you was immature. I don't know. You could be a Scorpio that was immature about something. Taking a house, you was immature. It says letter C. Who else? Who else could this immature woman be? Because I'm about to be off this read. I don't want it to be that long. The letter T. Somebody could be in Connecticut. Somebody's initials could be CT. Hold on, let me make sure you can see that. Okay, this house could be in Connecticut that they tried to steal from you. With this thief here, there's a house in Connecticut. It could be a palace. Hold on, give me more. Yeah, a house in Connecticut, an immature woman, somebody at your job coming for a privileged lady. Notice this privileged lady, and then there's a house. It's her house, probably in Connecticut. A Pisces is an immature woman. Maybe she stole it. Or he stole it. Stole your house. Give me more. What else I need to know? CT. We already, that could be Trinidad. That's Trinidad. Pisces, CT. Fetties. I don't know what that phone just said. Listen, Cash, you gonna go get him. That one, and he connected to the hospital and IT, Connecticut and New York, hospital systems. Okay, medical, this right here, from Trinidad. You need to be handling that. X. It could be somebody's ex, or X could be significant. Give me some more. One more. W. So, initials, WCT, TCW. TC, Islam. Somebody's name could be TC. Somebody's X, right? It could be somebody's X. It could be like a Scott X, like somebody with that type of a name, X at the end of it. Give me more. Somebody's name could be Todd. Somebody could be a Frank. There's an F here. Frank. So WFCT X Pisces. I'm going to let this one go because, hold on, I've been up here 11 minutes. You know what? I don't really have letters out here. I thought I brought them out. I guess I did not. Give me one card. There's somebody stole a house. It was a Pisces. Somebody having to do with FX. Connecticut FX. I feel Willis. Felicia, Frank, Willis. Chrissy. Thomas, Chris. I don't know, Twitter X. Child. Pisces. Your wishes are coming in. A Scorpio could have done that to you. But it says your wishes are coming in. I don't know what your wishes are. I'm not really concerned. I just wanted to see something. But yeah, there's Pisces directly involved with the theft of this house. Directly with ruining your reputation, saying you're in bad health, and all this other stuff this Pisces did. Look, the letter O comes up. Okay. Okay. So, return to sender. 7 million fold. So whoever did this on this board, 7 million sickness to you, your household, that's how it's going to be from now on. You do some F stuff, you're going to get that smoke. That's how it's going to go. There are no given. Okay? None. Because this is out of control. Stealing people's houses and all this other stuff, and wishing bad on people, showing up showing up to their houses and doing all types of presto, and you think don't nobody know it. Please. I mean, what are you thinking? What's wrong with you? I'm just saying. Man, go ahead with that F stuff. I ain't the one. A lot of people ain't the ones no more, okay? Who's this KO? Who's somebody who's going to stop doing something now? They want to slow down. They weren't unprepared for the smoke. Who's this KO? Somebody who's unprepared for the smoke. Leo. There's a Leo energy out here. They wasn't prepared for what they was getting. There's some news coming in, and now they fighting. So they got some news. They trying to slow down whatever it is they did. They're fighting now. They're fighting because something was stolen. They actually got caught manipulating something. They got caught. Their strategy was caught. So the feds got your strategy about finances, how you wanted to obtain some money. You were working with a Cancer. There's something about a Cancer energy who got caught in the act of doing something, and they slowed their little operation down. You're going to slow down. Matter of fact, you're going to stop. This person now is dealing with arguments because they're trying to defend something that they got caught doing. They are, okay, let me give you an example. So they're going to say, oh, it wasn't me, it was AI. No, it really was you. As a matter of fact, you can argue whatever it is you want to argue. We can still not only give birth, right, to documents. We have documents, we have video, everything. So we can still back up everything. So I don't know what you're talking about. This fighting is in vain. There's something about an Aquarius here. There could have been a Cancer and an Aquarius that worked together. This Cancer slowed something down because they got caught manipulating something. Or there's this other energy here, an Aquarius. They're trying to defend themselves. They got caught stealing houses. And this is a strategy that has been used a couple of times. They may have worked with the Capricorn also. This KO. Oh, okay. Somebody's name could be Karen. Got you. She a bird. A child, listen. 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords. So again, you got caught in the act of doing something illegal, and we got enough evidence. Yeah. Yep, you thought you was being slick, you old stinker. Thought you was being slick. Girl, just sit down. You mad? Oh, you fell from grace, and it says that somebody's suffering from some sort of sickness. Alright, you ain't telling folks that you sick, so you a thief and you sick. Is that right? Okay, well. And you mad because you ain't in the spotlight. You played yourself. Hopelessness, you in despair, and I don't give you. And it said, well, you sound like you waiting for somebody to send you some commissary, or you about to need it, cause I ain't sending you shit. Bitch, I don't even know your last name. Okay, that's how insignificant you is. You showed up over here to my life. Okay, these people are off carrying your whack. I know them people down there in them churches. If they think about all the conversations they ever had with you, they know you crazy. Like they gotta know you off. If you listen to this girl talk, and I've been saying this. You listen to her talk 1 minute, you could tell she off. I don't know where she be in her head. She off. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. It's almost like, I want to take over it's weird. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense. It gives off desperation. It's, you know, she went to some church to find a husband or something. They must have put, and she got one. She got some guy that, they found some fool to marry her. I don't know who. I mean, it makes sense now because of what I saw. I get it now, but I couldn't think of nobody who. I'm sorry. I don't give no damns. I don't care. I ain't marrying none of y'all's people. You may as well keep these men from around me. I don't want nothing to do with you people. I don't want, especially from no church. That's going to be the last place. Oh, Lord, unfortunately, the way I seen some of them act, I don't want them. I'm going to be honest with you, and I think, you know, I'm speaking for myself. I can't say for other women. I've seen enough of these church men running around and, you know, some babies popping up in the church by the preacher, and all of a sudden the woman's belly is big, and ain't nobody saying who the daddy is. Now, I ain't never seen this woman with no man, but I see her sitting up at the front of the church all the time, always helping out the preacher, and somehow she pops up pregnant, and everybody want to be quiet about who the baby daddy is. I don't understand that, okay? So I'm tired of that shit. And I ain't marrying none of you churchmen. I will marry a rapper, okay? Before I marry any of you, I'm all set. And Lord, please forgive me. I know you got some good ones, but I believe all of them is taken. And the rest of it they got out there, I'm all set. I don't want nothing to do with them, okay? Especially these modern day preachers, I don't want nothing to do with them. They up with the gold chains and getting arrested and babies popping up. I don't want that. You want a husband that gives a what about where his penis goes, man? I'm all set. It's just so much trouble, guys. For me, it is. It really is just too much trouble. So there's just certain places I'm staying away from. Like, you know, men believe that you go to church, you meet a nice woman. Is that true? Absolutely. You will definitely meet a nice girl at the church who ain't never done nothing, right? But you also got the haters in the church that's going to lie on a woman because they want to set you up with their son. I seen it happen because they did that to me. They was lying to me I was over. They said I set up my cousin with this lady named Ona, or whatever her name is. And I ain't set them up. I was at a funeral. I forget who died. Somebody died. I was at the funeral. And we were at the table getting food. And I said, oh, that's my cousin, whatever, whatever. And she said I hooked them up. And she made it sound all glamorous. Like, yeah, let y'all meet up together at like 8 o'clock Thursday. What the hell is you talking about? It's a funeral. Who's that? That's my, I walk away. I don't know nothing about you. I ain't even around long enough to even know, I don't even know that lady's last name nor her full name. But I did look up around here. I saw her around here too. I think she was in the Waterbury area. And she met my cousin at the funeral. She wound up marrying this dude. And I think a year later he died. Suddenly, he died, and I guess she skipped town or whatever happened. She ran out this way. That was the wrong move, bitch. I could pick up energy from anywhere. So all these lies where they trying to connect me to, oh, I'm a matchmaker. Bitch, I don't know you. The fuck is you talking about? So that's the type of lying wonders you got in them churches, and that's why I don't play with them people. Not all of y'all, I'm just saying why I don't want one out the church, because that's the type of shit you get. And with the men, you know, there are some wonderful women at church, but you also got some devils, okay? So some woman that walks up to you in the church and she the first one to rub your shoulders, that's the hoe, okay? That's the hoe. Who's that asking who the doggone cousin is? If you want to know who he is, go ask the nigga. But I'm at a funeral. I'm not thinking, oh, that's my cousin so, and I walk off into the sunset and she off telling people some glamorous story. Bitch, sit the fuck down. What's wrong with you? So unfortunately, that's the way you have to talk to hood rats, right? And all of a sudden, he died a year later. There's some kind of sequence over there with them people. Every time they marry somebody, they wound up dead a few years later. I don't want nothing to do with these people. I don't. This is the type of crap. So even if you go to the church, you got some devils. But you also have more women in the church. So you go to the church. There's usually one man in the church who takes care of everything. Okay, he's always there. Like, he's always there for the families. And I'm talking about the one good guy who ain't out cheating. And he takes care of the church grounds and all this other stuff. And then you got them other devils, right? So my point is, there ain't too many men in the church. And the one that's doing the good guy is usually the one that's the good guy. Not to say the hoes ain't throwing themselves at him, because I seen that happen too. I seen a bunch of it. I seen so many of them women throw themselves in my father. I was like, don't tell me nothing about no church. I ain't married nothing from up out of there, okay? To put it simply. You ain't got to worry. If you's a preacher, honey, you ain't got to worry, okay? Don't come my way. I don't want nothing to do with it. Matter of fact, I might be, I don't know. I'm all set. I just don't want nothing to do. I just don't. It's too much trouble. People who are not honest always bring nonsense. Then you gotta look out for these crazy families. They off. For real. It's like, I think sometimes we're so infatuated with the person that we don't look at the dynamic of their family. They be off. I'm all set. Nobody's family is perfect, but I ain't putting up with no drama. So your family crazy, right? Then you got all these baby mamas, they crazy. That's just too much for me. A lot of energy. I'm not dealing with all that. We may as well not be in a relationship, because you got 20,000 people pulling at you, right? And especially, that's a lot. I can't deal with that. If your situation ain't peaceful, right, it's not going to be peaceful when I come along. That means you ain't never had no control over it. See, people say, oh, I met the perfect person, and now you want to correct some dynamic that should have been corrected a long time ago. And you can't, it doesn't work like that. So people need to really think things through. That's just me. Maybe that's just where I am. Anyway, that was my episode. My 20-something minute episode. That was my episode. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sure, maybe. I'm not marrying no church guy. You can forget that. I just seen too much. I don't want to get married at all, actually. I'm not trying to be funny. To me, it's undesirable because it's ingenuine. These people want money. And I also see why, like, a lot of celebrity people opt not to marry within that circle. But then, if you go get a normal person, you still gotta deal with their family. I just can't, man. Listen, if you are the only one left, if you're the only survivor of family drama, right, and you ain't got nobody else, then you can apply. Right now, I'm dating men with dead parents. I'm kidding, guys. Nah, I'm kidding. It's a joke. I don't know. I just say have your stuff under control. I don't think I'm ready to date anybody yet. Maybe, I don't know. Even if I was dating somebody right now, you would never know it. You would never know. That's why y'all had to come looking for me. It can't be true. Oh, it can't be true, so we're going to follow you. Oh, is you? What did you see? Because if you got anything on me, because like I said, I ain't never made no videos, tape, so if I'm on tape somewhere, guess what? You did that and you going to jail for it, right? And even if you don't go to jail, I'm going to make your life a living hell for the rest of my life. You gonna pay for this shit. I've never done those things, so I see how this game goes. You got a bunch of bitches in the background that was doing all this other stuff, and you gonna pay for that shit. Hold up. Number one, you broke. Okay? Broke bitches. Okay? And then you are broke, I'm just saying. Straight up. Thirsty. Trying to get back up top, or wherever the hell you was. This is a bunch of bitches that's fallen from grace, okay? They thought all that they was doing was so cute. Oh, they said I'm going to tear your channel down. So they tore down my Twitter and they tore down my YouTube. Which is cool, though, because now you paying for it. Literally, you paying monetarily for it. And you're going to pay in some other ways, too. Natural disasters. Karma is real. Okay? If you was the one that decided that you was going to go this and that and be somebody in the media, okay. So if I'm a person outside, right, and I'm looking at what you got and I'm commenting on it, so what? I'm just a regular. So you put me right here where you made it so I gotta fight you back, and now you gonna get the fight of your life. Like you, when I tell you I'm gonna split your ass in two, I'm trying to tell you. And I'm not even a violent person. I ain't gonna go fight you. Now if you come up to me, I'm gonna beat your ass, right? And I'm little, right? So I ain't gonna fight fair with you, right? You ain't gonna be towering over me and trying to kick me or doing whatever you're gonna do, because you could tower over me if you want to, but I will work the middle of your body. I'm just saying, okay? About to be Clarissa. Don't play with me, okay? I got some hands. I'm trying to tell you, don't play with me. Don't do that. All I'm saying. So I'm not a violent person, but you ain't gonna say whatever you want to say and try and ruin my life and think you ain't gonna get it back. It ain't even about that. It ain't no revenge. But I do know who you are. And I know who I ain't never gonna with, okay? And I know who the people are who repeatedly tearing careers down, this and that. And y'all make stuff uncomfortable. But I did see something yesterday that I was very happy about. I'm not gonna lie. I was so happy. I was like, oh, that's awesome. It's something that I have in my heart. I thought it was so sweet. I don't know if anybody would ever figure out that piece, but I did see something yesterday. I was so happy. I was happy, happy, happy. I was pleasantly happy. It was awesome. I was like, oh, that is awesome. So I feel like there's some leeway with that, but I don't know, y'all. It's just so messy. My point is, y'all got to clean up this crap. I mean, this is just a mess. You got these people that are interfering in people's careers and this and that, and you don't do that. And you think you ain't going to get it back. The Lord going to pay you back one way or another. Ain't nobody got to touch you. I mean, never mind. Anyway, y'all, that was a quick story. Well, the letter Y. Somebody else. YF. Ooh, what's YF? What is that? YFD? YFD, easy. Easy. Cause of A. Easy, why? Cause of A. Scorpio. Gemini had nothing to do with it. But this Cancer was in it. I don't know, this I is hidden. I don't know if they want you to know something. And Aquarius, hiding. S. Listen, SB. Who that is? Taurus. This got to do with some money. G. G who? Hold up. Who that is? Virgo. Government. Leo. Working for them. Capricorn. Embezzlement. Stolen money. Suspicion. K. KF? KFO.